when I was a little girl, my dad's always been into a lot of different businesses and always started a lot of different things. He used to own Lee's Bottle Gas, and when I was younger, he owned it for years. I can remember it very much. He took gasoline. It's when people have propane tanks and bottled gas, you know, when we don't have the gas we have now. And I can remember so many times, it was my mother and I, because my brother was older and already out of the house, and people would call in the middle of the night and like 0 degrees and say they were out of gas. But they didn't have even money to pay for it, but they'd call my dad. And my dad was such a kind-hearted person that he would get up in the middle of the night in 0 degree weather. Mother and I would get up with him, and he would go out and he would fill these people's gas tank because they did not have any gas and they couldn't stay warm. And then he would just tell them to pay him whenever they had the chance to pay him, because he was such a kind person that he would not let anyone freeze him or my mother, either one. He did that for years, and then when we moved, he bought land and he started Fun Hill, which is a miniature golf course, and it was a 18-hole miniature golf course, and we had 6 in-ground trampolines to where, not the trampolines like nowadays, they were actually on top of the ground and they were dug in, the dirt was dug in, and you bounced on them. And that was so much fun. That was in my teenage years, and I really enjoyed that. And he did very good at that business also. And then after he got, you know, the miniature golf course, he decided to sell it off, and then he went in to Preferred. But when he was running Preferred, he also worked for Gunnar Oldsmobile, where he sold cars, and he did very good. He did good at everything he did. Everyone that knew my dad, I do not know anyone that did not like my dad. My dad was just a friendly, outgoing person, and I mean, he would do anything for anybody. But then he got out of the miniature golf, and then he had Preferred, but then he also did Gunnar Oldsmobile. That's where he sold cars, and he was a manager there. And he was there to where he actually retired from there, but he still had Preferred Pest Control. He bought it, and he did very good with it. And my brother helped him there for a while. And I used to go out myself to spray, and that was very, very interesting.